bringing you the latest of China. Permafrost is melting, glaciers are receding, but beyond ecological threats, there is big power play at work in the polar regions. China is eyeing the frozen frontiers as well. A new report now points that Beijing could use the cover of Arctic ice to hide its submarines armed with nuclear weapons, something which is extremely difficult to detect. Check this special report on how Beijing could alter the strategic balance of power in the world.
Arctic and Antarctic, the frontiers of our planet. The Arctic Ocean is surrounded by continents. The Antarctic continent is surrounded by oceans. Freezing conditions, barren landscapes, unusual wildlife and unexplored territory. All of this has fascinated scientists and explorers down centuries. Both polar regions also allow scientists to conduct experiments which cannot be conducted anywhere else on the planet. But the region is increasingly becoming an arena for a tussle between big global players. The Arctic is witnessing heightened tensions. The Americans have been there for long and are well entrenched. The Russians are bolstering their bases and are making big inroads. The frozen ice is no barrier for them, and there is another nation which has a close eye on developments. Beijing is investing in marine scientific research on a massive scale and is accused of deploying military assets in the background. These images collected by a US think tank show Beijing's growing assertiveness. China has ramped up construction activity. New satellite imagery shows China as building its 5th station in the southern polar region. But new developments have raised alarm. Chinese strategists have identified Arctic as the ideal hiding place for nuclear ballistic missile submarines. The Arctic is geographically close to both Europe and North America, and that makes it the perfect place for China to station ballistic missile submarines. Hidden under the ice, these stealthy, silent killers are notoriously difficult to find. Imagine a submarine armed with nuclear missiles in the West's backyard. The US is alarmed. The possibility of polar warfare with China or Russia remains low, but the US doesn't want to let its guard down. Don't miss another key aspect. Militarization of the Arctic and Antarctic regions raises risks of environmental damage to the planet's most fragile ecological area. Bureau Report, WION World is One.